Sam Logue here for irishboxing.com. Delighted to be joined by my old pal Caoimhin Agyarko. Caoimhin, how you doing, man?
I'm good, Sam. Yeah, I'm good. I'm buzzing, fit, feeling good. Had a great camp, so yeah, I can't wait to Saturday night.
Unreal. Yeah, you looked kind of full of confidence up there as you were being christened, or not christened, but crowned the Irish Canelo once again by Eddie Hearn. What's it like to hear that and kind of have that comparison? I know that comparison has been drawn before, but you know, more and more, and it's such a big name to live up to. What goes through your head?
Yeah, do you know what? Listen, it's great to be compared or have similarities to Canelo, and obviously Eddie bigging it up in terms of saying the Irish Canelo or whatever else. But sometimes I'm like the kind of, what's the right word, the competitiveness and the Caoimhin Agyarko just be like, appreciate me for my own style, not someone else's. Do you know what I mean? It's not that it's disrespectful, but it can come across a bit disrespectful. I'm no Canelo. I'm Caoimhin Agyarko. I'm different.
Yeah, I love that. It's like you can accept that it's a compliment, but at the same time, it's not necessarily complimentary to be called someone else's name. So I get that kind of point of view. Yeah.
Exactly, because I'm not Canelo. Do you know what I mean? And I'm Caoimhin Agyarko, and there's only one Caoimhin Agyarko. There's only one Irish black Ghanaian boxer from the shores of Ireland. So listen, it's great to be complimented and have us, and people call me the Irish Canelo, but at the same time compliment me for my own style.
Yeah. Is that the Matchroom hype train, the Eddie Hearn hype train, literally in action when we see things, comments like that? Is that what that is? Yeah, but like that came before Eddie, so there was comparisons way before Eddie started saying it, but obviously it's bigger now that someone like Eddie Hearn saying it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, 100%. So like your opponent there has come in on relatively short notice. I think a few weeks' notice. Obviously we were trying to get Hassan and Dam, which would have been a really good matchup for you, like a really good name to get on the record at this point. But this guy seems to have you'll have to excuse me, I keep forgetting his name, but you'll have to forgive me, but he has a good record. What are you expecting from your opponent this weekend? Yeah,
listen, he's took it on a week's to 10 days notice. He's 18-1. He's probably been in the bigger fights than me in terms of he lost a good Conway, American Olympian in his last fight. So Charles Conway. So he's been in big fights. So yeah, I expect a tough opponent. Listen, all Mexicans are tough, but you've seen how I dealt with the last two Mexicans that I fought in my last two fights. And I only see one outcome, and that's a knockout and a spectacular performance.
Yeah. How has camp gone? It looks like you've been training super hard. Just talk to me about how it's been, and training down there in the iBox gym in London with Al and Eddie Lam.
Training, I genuinely don't have any complaints. Like, training it's been a short, sweet and short camp. It was only 6.5 weeks because I had time off over Christmas. But I have no issues with my weight. Like, I was eating Nando's last night. I feel sorry for some of the fighters today because they're all dry. Do you know what I mean? I woke up 2 pound overweight. I was a pound over off last night. Had a Nando's. I did the weight perfect. Every spars went perfect. I've been sparring unbelievable. Normally towards the end of camp, I'm a bit moody, and I kind of have one or two off spars. Every spar I've been performing at the level that I want to be performing at, and a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. And Saturday night I'm going to be fucking dangerous.
100%, man. A fighter with a belly full of Nando's is a dangerous man.
Yeah, exactly. Now a day out from weigh-ins, you know what I mean? So no, listen, like I say, I have no complaints. There is no excuses. There is no reasons for me not to perform Saturday night. And when I've got 3,000-4,000 Irish fans cheering me on, that's just going to spur me on, and it's going to be electrifying. I can't wait to put on a brilliant performance.
Yeah. And what are those fans going to do for you? As you said, you're kind of expecting quite a lot of Irish fans. From what I can see, there actually is going to be there might be 3,000 Irish people in the arena, give or take. It's going to be fairly noisy, and you're going to be later on in the card, so you're going to have hopefully the majority, if not all, the Irish fans in there for you. What's that going to do for you? What do you expect it to be like, and what do you expect that to do to your performance?
Yeah, listen, I can't. Although it's great for me, it's going to be the biggest Irish card that I've boxed on in terms of the fans being over. I can't let the emotions get to me. I've got to hold my emotions back and put them to the side because I have a job to do. But I want to relish the moment. I want to soak it all up, take it in, enjoy it. and then go out and put a performance on. I think this will bring out the best of me. Do you know what I mean? When I've got 4,000 cheering me on, do you know what I mean? How can it not bring out the best of me? Do you know what I mean? I'm not afraid of that. Gets overly nervous. I'm not afraid of that. Focused on pressure. Do you know what I mean? So I think this will just bring out the best Caoimhin Agyarko. And listen, I'm doing this for the whole of Ireland. Every time I step in that ring, I put Ireland and Belfast on my back. And like I've mentioned before, I have so much pride in coming from Belfast and Ireland, and I want to bring big nights back to Belfast. So I have to go out there and perform for the Irish fans and give them big nights back home.
100%. You're sharing the bill. We spoke about this before. I think you're sharing the bill with some other Irish guys. You got Gary Cully on there, Thomas Cardy, and of course Mick's fighting for the world title in the headliner. What does it mean to be sharing the card with these guys? You've spoke about it all week that you know the lads, especially Thomas and Gary particularly. I think you've shared maybe rooms abroad when you're on the Irish team with them and stuff like that. What's it mean to be sharing the card with almost like some of your mates from boxing almost?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's great to see how well we've all developed from the amateurs into the pros and now on massive cards together. Do you know what I mean? So it's great for us. It's great for Irish boxing. It's a moment that I'll always remember. Do you know what I mean? I remember roughly this time 10 years ago, me and Gary were in Russia fighting in the Velas Cup. Now we're on the same card together. So in two big fights. You know what I mean? So it's unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? It's a great feeling to be sharing a car with fellow Irish men, and I can't wait for Saturday night.
Is Irish boxing, Irish professional boxing, in the best state that it's been in for some time?
Yeah, without doubt, I think so. You've got so much great talent coming through. Pierce O'Leary, you got Paddy Donovan, Lewis Crocker, us lads on the cards, James McGivern. There's so many. Sean McComb, do you know what I mean? There's so many.
Ryan.
Exactly. So the list goes on. The talent in Ireland is booming at the moment, and it's just great to be a part of it.
100%. Caoimhin, I'm going to let you go. Thanks very much for talking to IrishBoxing.com. Best of luck on Saturday in your fight. We're going to be supporting you.